now joined by LA Galaxy goalkeeper Jonathan Klinsmann. We'll start with Josh Guessman right here.
Hey, Jonathan. Thanks for talking to us. Appreciate it. I guess as a backup goalkeeper, you always have to be ready at any minute. Just what were your thoughts whenever you saw Jonathan Bondi go down, and how do you think you played today?
I think it's like exactly what you said. It's always, you got to be ready. You know, in the warm-up, you got to do it like you're going to play. And I think I was very happy with my warm-up today, and I think me and Kevin touched on that a little bit before the game too. So I was ready to go. Yeah, and as far as how I played, I think it was okay. You know, I think I did the best I could, and I think I did it well. And I think there was maybe one save in the last minute where it was a little bit dangerous. But other than that, I think it was an okay game, decent game, and we move on. So.
I know you probably don't get a ton of reps with the first team and playing on the other side of things a lot. Did you feel comfortable out there, and do you think that Greg has sort of put together a system that makes you feel comfortable slotting into that system?
Totally, yeah. I mean, we train our system, and we've trained it for a couple of years now, and I've been lucky to be a part of this team for those couple of years. So I think jumping in for me, as you know, far as the system goes, I think it was seamless, and it was easy. The guys that are in front of me, I have full confidence in. So yeah. Awesome.
Hey Jonathan, one of those saves was the tip you had in the corner, right? Walk us through that one, and then early before that, there was the ball that split the center backs, and you came out and sort of forced the wide shot there. How do you see that play sort of develop there?
Yeah, again, that last one, it was just, again, like you got to be ready because the ball can come at you at any time. And I think it was a decent reaction save, tipped it over the bar, and then we had to get ready for the corner kick. As far as the slip ball through, yeah, I think I could have done that a little bit differently. Maybe stayed, had my center backs kind of force them a little bit more wide, or yeah, I think you know, next time I think our center backs, again, like I said, we're very confident in them, so maybe letting them force them a little bit wide or letting them catch up or something like that. But you know, luckily it all worked out. So. In terms of those two, yeah.
Jonathan, thanks again for your time. This may be a question without an answer, but you talked about you're always ready. Mm-hmm. But you know, Bondi's missed 3 games, I think, in the 2.5 seasons he's been here, and so you prepare and you're thinking, you know, I'm ready. But you know, the call never comes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And yet you came off the bench today. You were very aggressive. You came off your line early. You made a nice play. Can you talk a little bit about the mental aspect of that? Yes, you tell yourself you're ready to play, but then you're in the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a tough part about being a goalkeeper. You know, your time may come now, it may come in a year, it may come in a couple of years, but you got to be ready. And I think the one thing that helps me through all of that is just kind of believing in myself, being angry every time I drive to the stadium that I'm not playing. Like today, you know, it was a shitty drive. I want to play so bad, and then obviously 20 minutes in, you get the chance, and you're like, okay, you know, we got to go now. And so that's the attitude. That's how you stay ready, and that's how we'll do it in the future. So,
yeah. Jonathan, talking to Greg just a few minutes ago about growing as a goalkeeper, and he says, you know, I think a lot of times goalkeepers grow when they get the chance because you're out there on the field. Yeah. But when you are the number 2 and you're not getting into games, how do you grow? How does your evolvement take place, and how do you feel evolved maybe in the last year or so?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that evolution would be mental. You know, again, touching back on staying ready and being able to take the disappointment of not playing and move with it and kind of making that your motivation. And obviously, when you do get the chance, whether it be in friendly games or games like this or, you know, a cup game or whatnot, you got to take it and you got to learn with the experience and keep moving. And obviously, my goal is here to be number 1. That's why I've stayed here these years, because I believe I can do it. I believe, you know, I can do it. And yeah.
In growing your confidence, what kind of elements are important for that when you're not seeing games?
That comes a lot from a lot of different places. That can come from within. It comes from your teammates as well. Jogging onto the field, knowing that none of them are scared, and the confidence that they instill in you immediately when you're with them, when you're on the field or off, and also in training as well. Just making sure you're making the most of it, you know, and getting that 1% better every day. So.
Any others? Thanks for your time, Jonathan.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can exit through